we're now in the overworld, where you get to upgrade some of your meta stuff. You get to learn about some stuff. Yeah, absolutely shaking the rust off here. Hello, sir.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh?
It's called Hades. It's a roguelite action RPG.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
There's Hades, your dad.
Boy, I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just...
If you've played any of the other Supergiant games, yeah, I was gonna say it's very, very similar.
Be on your way.
Other than Pyre. Pyre was completely different, but like Bastion and Transistor had very, very similar combat.
Go.
So now we can explore, talk to everything.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could. You've returned.
Oh, this is new.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him.
So we can do a lot of meta progression
You know I can hear you.
throughout. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can improve your relationships with the different characters by giving them gifts of ambrosia. You can upgrade your base stats using the purple crystal currency. There's
Is for the weak.
the keys that can unlock certain things. There are diamonds that you get. There are these like heroes. What are they called? I can't remember. The heart thing, heart-looking upgrades. There's tons of stuff you can do with the metagame.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
We haven't opened the bar yet either.
I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually.
Which is
Reveal to them no more than they already know.
so. What's also cool is we haven't really had a chance to see it yet. Maybe in the next run we will. Is they also interact with one another in terms of like their buffs. So although the first time
How goes it, Shades?
I put 30 hours in the beta, but we're starting a brand new game now.
Crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
He's not really that great.
Keep it down.
So let's go into our bedroom. And our bedroom is where we can do some of the first unlocks.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Alright, so this is where we can do our basic upgrades here. What do we have to start with? So we can unlock more with keys. That would be the keys benefits, is that we can get more stuff. We can do a double dash, death defiance, restore 50% of HP every time you die. That's really good. I really like the smooth, like, how to say it? Like the movement and combat is incredibly smooth feeling compared to other games. And that's kind of the hallmark of Supergiant games, is just like how smooth it is to play. It's very responsive. You very rarely, I would say, feel like you got beat because of like it ate your inputs or things like that, right? It's normally your own fault. Like even that last right, like we were just kind of dashing around willy-nilly. We got hit by traps, we were getting hit by stuff. Like it was all on us, compared to other games where like you sometimes feel like, you know, it ate my input, or that you got locked in this like really long animation. I feel like it's super smooth. And then there's a lot of this kind of stuff that you can play around with, so you can really tailor the game to your experience, and you can make the game, we'll get to this later once we've beaten a run, but you can tailor the difficulty to exactly you. So you don't have to do like with Monster Train or with Slay the Spire, you have set difficulty, and the modifiers are predetermined. You can't really change them. But in Hades, the difficulty settings are choice. So I can make the bosses harder. I can reduce the health. I can reduce how much of the currency I'm allowed to use. I can increase enemies' damage, or all these different modifiers, and I can pick them. And each one of them progresses equally, or maybe not equally, but they're all progressing the difficulty at the same rates. So I can choose how I make the game more difficult and still get the bonuses of playing it on the more difficult settings. So, but I'll show you that when we get to our first victory. I think. Shadow Presence is pretty good. Really like Greater Reflex, but I think Death Defiance, having one Death Defiance is super valuable this early. I like Chthonic Vitality. In fact, we'll do 2. So we get a little bit of healing, and then we have one Death Defiance, meaning that we will come back one time when we die, which is extremely valuable.
Good to go.
Other than that, we have no real other meta progression. Now we get to pick our weapon. We started off with a sword. We'll change it up. We'll probably go with either the shield or the spear. I think that's all we have at the beginning. Oh, we can't unlock any of them because we have no keys. Oh, we have one key.
Window there.
We can unlock the bow. Okay, we'll do the bow then. There's the Land of Hades.
I'll figure something out.
And then eventually you also get these stash upgrades that you can also use, and they also get better as you play with them. So it's really interesting. There's just a lot of different parts to the game. But I also never excuse me.
Let's deal some death.
I also never felt like it was like too difficult to learn how to get all these meta things, because they're not very big.
Nice place you got here, boyo.
They all kind of fit into each other really well, without it feeling overwhelming. Yes, this guy is just here to be your target dummy.
Well, mate, who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
So we have, with the bow now, we have our standard attack, which is a chance to power shot. Once it gets high, you notice if I hold it down at a certain point, if I get the timing right, it does a better attack. And the longer you hold it down, the farther it goes, and the more damage it deals. And if you can hit that sweet spot, that's when you're getting the most damage out of it. You can also do a volley with your special, and then your cast is the same. Yeah. So this is nice. This will be nice. I think it's especially good early on.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. So he comes back after you kill him, and you can close range the special to try to get multiple hits on him. And there are other things you can do. In fact, we haven't gotten any Hephaestus upgrades yet. So Hephaestus doesn't upgrade the standard way. Hephaestus upgrades actually modify directly your weapon. And the upgrades from Hephaestus are based on which weapon you're using, which is really cool. So hopefully we get a chance to see some of those as we go through.
Thunder.
Okay, we start with Zeus.
Really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
See what we get from Zeus. So as you can imagine, Zeus upgrades are typically very lightning based.
And he's not so much as called in quite some time. He'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on
What's also really funny to me is that, like, for you, this is like your whole life's goal, and for these gods, it's like very trivial. They're like, here, have a boon. But, like, they don't care. They only kind of care, and they always make it seem like they actually care a lot. So what do I like here? I don't like Thunder Dash. I'm not a big fan of Thunder Dash. I actually do like Electric Shot. So what it does is it changes your cast now that it doesn't just hit one person. It bounces between enemies, which could be really valuable for us. But in general, I'm not typically a huge fan of the Zeus Upgrades. Hello. What are you?
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hermes all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of...
Good thing I'm not dead.
That's true. So we get that, get some nice early damage on them. We can kind of get them from afar. Ooh. But yeah, the bow's really nice. It's nice to have something where you can keep distance pretty well. I do like the sword as well. Like, the sword is really fun, but I think it's obviously a little bit easier when you're being able to play ranged. And I think, in addition, like, if you've played, like, Bastion, Supermassive definitely has a lot of experience with ranged combat, which is also really smooth in this game. Oh, I dodged right into a wall there. My own fault. Alright, so these are just standard improvements to your existing upgrades, Palm of Powers. So we're just going to increase the damage on our cast from 60 to 84, which is great.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
And we will heal 2 of the damage which we took. Let's see, we need keys to unlock weapon upgrades, so I actually am going to prioritize keys a little bit more than I was earlier. Let's get some of this cast going. And you'll see that it sticks to the enemies, and I think later on there's an upgrade which increases the damage enemies take if they have the cast attached to them. Do it one more time. So this cast is clearly a lot better if you can get it to... Yeah.
Thank the gods.
Get it on a group of enemies. The other thing that's also good is if you get your cast onto a single enemy, it's going to not stick to the enemy, it's going to bounce off, which is really good because then you can pick it right back up. So your cast basically sticks to an enemy for a while, and then eventually it'll fall off, or if you kill the enemy, it falls off right away. Then you can pick up your cast and then reuse it. I believe that there are some casts, though, or some upgrades to the cast. Ooh. These guys are going to be tough when you can't stun lock them right away. Now, stun locking isn't as important with the bow, because, 1, your bow attacks like way slower. Man, we are not getting the, there we go, getting the timing. But, yeah, let's get the cast back, start blasting fools with our bow. Try to get this timing down, especially for when we're going to fight bosses. There we go. Get some more HPs. Don't mind that at all. We can cathartically break through some stuff. These gems are also used to meta progress. It's much more mechanical than, for sure, than Monster Train. Now the question is, do we want more meta progression on the way of crystals or gems? This little symbol here means we're going to be fighting like a kind of minor boss to get gems. And gems are really good too. They unlock other important things. I mean, there's so many different currencies in this game. But let's go with the gems. I think we want to try, if we can... Hello. The other nice thing about keeping distance with the bow is that... with ranged enemies, it's much easier to dodge their attacks from a distance. We really want... Okay, that's a... I think that's a sell your stuff to get money if you don't like any of the upgrades you have right now. Ooh, good dodge. They are rusty, for sure. But we're getting there. We'll get there.
Gemstones.
So yeah, so now... Oh no, this is actually... We can buy stuff. Oh, that would be really great. The next boon you have gets upgraded rarities. Excellent. But we're going to skip. We have full health, so we don't need any health. And we don't want a temporary buff. We want something that we can use to get against bosses if we're going to do anything like that. So now this is a spawn. Very easy to kill spawn, as you saw. And the other nice thing about the bow is it auto-targets. Once you have an enemy within range, it will automatically hit an enemy. So you can kind of see that as it gets farther out. It's auto-targeting onto the enemies. But really got to work on the timing. Got some more coins. I don't think we want to buy. I think I'd rather just get an Athena upgrade. Get another dash upgrade, ideally. Okay, so now we got tough boss here. This is new. I've never fought this boss before. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it makes lasers with the different skulls that are coming out of it. That's interesting. So as long as we're not standing between her and it and a skull, oh, get in there, like that, we should be fine. Or if we can just kill the skulls. But whew, this thing has a lot of health. Oh, hold on. Oh man, this thing is deadly. We gotta kill some of these things. Holy cow, this is getting out of hand. Let's just start spreading shots here. Get in the back and just start spreading shots, try to kill everything. Ooh. There we go, there we go. We just gotta do some AoE. Where is our cast? Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get to where... Whoa! Whoa! Whew. So it shoots lasers in random directions, and it shoots lasers between its skulls that it's creating. But we're almost through the main enemy here. Just keep trying to power shot it down, and got it. Okay. Ooh. 25 damage there. But that looks like a...
in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them.
Ooh. That's a much... Ooh. I think it's got to be the dash. Having your ranged attack deflect is a little bit wonky. I mean, it does work, so like anything that hits the shot will deflect, but definitely prefer the dash deflect. The other thing we haven't gotten yet is an ultimate. So they also will grant you... You don't start with an ultimate, unlike everything else. You get them as a boon, and the ultimate attacks can go from just kind of like slightly helpful to like really, really, really good. So hopefully in this run we're actually able to show off some of the ultimate attacks. I can't remember what they're called. I don't think they're actually called ultimates. I think they're called something different, but they are timed. Oh, that's right. We have to do this first. We can gain some treasure, get some health. Calls. That's right. They're called calls. Let's just get some treasure. Why not? And yeah, get some more shadow essence. All right, here we go. And even though we can't deflect, we can actually, not all, but some enemy projectiles, we can not deflect, but we can like have them get eaten up by our bow. Or the arrow, I should say, not the bow. There we go. Really got to get that timing on the perfect shots. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And as I said before, anytime we can hit multiple enemies with our cast, we're going to be thrilled. And then being able to deflect with our dash is really good. Oh, only having the one dash. I got to get used to that. I'm very, very used to having multiple dashes in a row that you can do. You can also get that as a boon. I believe it's Dionysus. It's Hermes. So Hermes boons are also a little bit different because they don't affect your damage typically. They typically affect your movement. So he'll give you faster movement speed. He'll give you... Ooh. I'm a big fan of... Well, we could upgrade Athena again, but I think I really like getting Aphrodite. So Aphrodite upgrades can be really strong to really, really bad. I don't know if they've buffed them, but at least if I remember right, at the time, as a straight up attack buff, Aphrodite had the strongest buffs. Let's get you in there. And even if the effect itself isn't particularly great. It does a charm effect, which makes enemies have a chance to hit each other instead of hitting you, which can be useful. They also has weakness, I believe. So Aphrodite also makes enemies weak, which then makes, you know, them take more damage from your other attacks. There we go. Getting those perfect shots in. Get that cast back. Very cool. Put you in there. And now these enemies are, you know, they're kind of difficult, but it really ramps up in the second and third areas where you get enemies that are just like brutal, relentlessly attacking you, and have much more difficult mechanics. There are shielded enemies that actually like have shields, so you have to hit them from different angles. Like, gets a little bit more complex as things go on.
Oh, it's her. It must be
All right.
nice. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for...
Alright, so enemies get weak, which I quite like. Bonus health gain. I like just getting weak and increasing the damage by 50%. So in reality, that ends up being like almost an 80%. I don't know if they stack multiplicatively. If they do, then it's even more than 80%. Let's get another key. I think we need 2 keys or 3 keys to unlock the next weapon. And then you need more keys to unlock the weapon forms. There are different forms to each weapon. Oh, it's how much damage they do to you. Okay, that's still okay. Oh, that's right. There is a buff that makes it so that weakness also improves your damage against them, if I remember right. Now, what would be cool is if we got a chance to see a duo also in this run. That would require us to actually survive long enough to get enough boons to have a duo show up. So duos are buffs that are between 2 gods, where the different buffs interact with one another.
a key to a weapon.
Alright. Go to Charon's, see if we can buy... We should have enough to buy at least a boon or an upgrade. I think we will take an Artemis upgrade, and we will take some Shadow Essence.
Doing business.
Your foes take damage when your thing is stuck in them. That's... Oh, when it's dislodged. Your special is stronger with a chance to crit. That seems okay.
Hey, Carol. If there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that... Great.
This bloodstone here? Or which one? This over here is like this, another one of your upgrades. It's called the red diamond thing. Oh, this? That's your cast. So this is your, this is what allows you to use this attack. So you shoot it out, and then you can pick it up. If it hits an enemy, it'll get stuck in them until they die, or until after a certain amount of time, and then it comes back. Alright, we're going to take on the boss again. I think we're going to do, hopefully, a little bit better here.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might...
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Alright, let's wreck Megara here. Get some perfect shots in. The nice thing is we can actually keep our distance, which is really helpful for her because she likes to get up close and personal. Where is our cast? There it is. There we go. And we want to get them kind of close to each other so that the bounce effect hits them pretty good. Okay, now she gets invincible. and starts doing that. We try to get shots in between. The nice thing is with the weakness, even if she does hit me, which so far we've been very lucky, she has not hit us. There we go. Let's get you. Oh, oh, good dodges. Kind of want her to get up close and personal again. Oh, oh. Whew. We're getting some really close hits here. That's great. Still, we're about halfway, so she's on our second invincibility phase. Now what's really going to be... Oh, hello. That was a good deflect. Kind of lucky. We're going to try to take out some of these enemies. I gotta watch what's happening. If we dodge right as we... I don't remember if the dodge actually gives you invincibility frames. But we are... Oh! Getting close here. No. Oh! I cannot believe we have not gotten hit yet. Alright, let's just keep working our way through. Try to get some perfect shots in. Get you out there. Okay, that was our first hit, but it wasn't a big hit. So we're doing just fine. Okay, this is the scary one. But it's a good one to deflect because it does a lot of damage to her. So if we can try to deflect some of those shots, it's really good. Oh. Gotcha. Oh. Just gotta watch whether we need a dodge or not. Okay, it's good. You can deflect these shots back to her. Try not to get hit by them while you're doing that. Be a good piece of advice, and we got her. Ah.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the Ancient Blood,
Might know what to do with this.
Titan's Blood, which allows you to buff your weapons with new versions or upgrades. Alright, so now we get a kind of respite in between.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord,
which allows us to get some healing, allows us to sell some of our buffs if we don't like them, allows us to buy some stuff.
decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
The nice thing about all Supergiant games is I really like their style. I don't think we need... Well, maybe we'll get the more health. Let's see what else we can get here. This is our selling. I actually like our boons right now. There's actually, if I remember right, there is one of the damage mod or the difficulty modifiers which forces you to sell a boon in between every round. You know what? 32 coins. Now let's save it. We're auto healing anyway, and if we can just be pretty clean here, we can get some of that health back because we gain 2 health after every single fight, every encounter, I should say. So let's see if we can't rely on our mechanics. We got the achievement, Escape Tartarus. Congrats to us. Now we're in Asphodel.
Engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon.
So these are the 3 levels of hell. You have the lowest is Tartarus, where the worst people go. Then you have Asphodel, which is kind of like the medium hell. And then we end up finally at the... what is it called?
Wasn't this whole expanse once lush and green?
I'm trying to remember what it's called. The last area, but it's like much nicer. The fields... Oh, hello. Yeah, you can walk into lava. I forgot about that. So this is a boon. It's going to... Or a palm. Palms upgrade your already existing boons. Or your already selected boons. So these guys are going to throw bombs at us. We've already actually fought them before. We fought them as a kind of mini-boss. And when they die... Oh, you know, I should start working in my special more because it has the 200% or 20% crit chance. Okay, that didn't crit there. Oh, wow. Yeah. Getting it close up there is a really good way to just burst them out. Let's get that in there. Want to get the weakness down and then Get close up and do a nice big special attack on him. Whoa. There we go. Ooh. Keep our... Oh! Keep working our way. There we go. And we get a buff. We can increase our special damage. We can increase our dash damage. I don't think it's dash damage. It's either electric shot or deadly flourish. We can do deadly flourish. The fact that it's going to scale with crit as well incentivizes me to take it.
Each exit has its own reward.
The best would have been if we could increase the base damage on our standard attack, but we just didn't get that. Let's go with more keys.
Easy does it.
I think that would be our third key, which should allow us to unlock, I think it's the spear or the shield, one of them. One of them costs 3, one of them costs 5. And we just keep busting up here. Oh, gotta be careful of lava. Alright, we're just gonna keep... Oh, hello. Get these guys out. Get some crit in there. Keep throwing his garbage back at him. Okay. Now... Oh yeah, we still... I keep thinking we're gonna have fountains, but we don't have fountains. We haven't upgraded them yet. So you can add fountains, which heal you throughout the run. We don't have enough money to really buy anything nice, so let's just go ahead and get some permanent health upgrade. With our health being so low, any health we can get is going to be valuable for us. And I believe this is a sell, not a buy. With so many enemies, definitely should be using our AoE special a little bit more. Get our cast back, lob that out there, it does a lot of damage. Keep hitting them. Who has our special? Or is it out in the middle of nowhere? Let's see it. There it is. Launch it out there. It does home on enemies, which is nice as well. Let's try to... Oh, hello. Lots of particles flying everywhere now. Let's just keep our distance, use some AoE attacks, not stand in fire. Would be a advisable. Deflect some of those back to these guys. There we go.
Over there.
So let's see what we can... I still don't think we're going to sell anything. Let's save our money, or not save our money. Let's stay with what we have. Do we want another Aphrodite upgrade or another Athena upgrade, or Artemis upgrade? I kind of like the idea of getting more base crit. So let's go with Artemis. We've not gotten any Ambrosia yet. Ambrosia allows you to make friends. Oh, the Barge of Death. Okay, so this is kind of like a cage match now. Let's get rid of the traps, although the traps do come back. But yeah, we cannot... Ooh, yeah, these guys, I remember. Oh, yeah. So these guys will put shields onto the other enemies, which is really annoying. So let's try to kill that first. Meanwhile, this guy is launching his waves at me. But those can be deflected. Yeah, take that. Eat your own damage. We can just kind of stun lock him here. Alright, and round 2. We just kind of want to... Oh, where do you? There we go. Now let's get some damage out here. We still don't have our special back. I think it's locked into this guy over here. Keep using... You know, let's do a close range special there. Yeah, get some burst damage on him. And let's just try to stun lock him. Oh. Got him. Alright. Ooh, good deflection there. That was clearly what I was intending to do and not by chance at all. Cool, got our special back. Let's kill this guy first. And oh, we had such a clean room till that point, but it's fine. Still doing just fine here. Let's get a nice. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Close range specials with the crit are really strong. Let's get a.
I don't reveal my greatest hunting techniques for just anybody, Zagreus.
Ooh. This is cool. This adds an extra arrow. Oh, but the mark is so good. 57% chance to crit after we crit an enemy is so good. We have to take it.
The might of the hunters.
But I really love the extra arrow too. It just like sends an homing arrow out every time you use an attack. It's much better with faster weapons than what we have here. But this is what we can do now is get crit on them and then crit on everything, crit on all of our attacks. So we get the crit mark, get the crit mark, crit mark, crit mark, or you know, just kill them, whatever, it's all good. Get the crit mark, then we use our cast. Okay, oh, the crit mark went away. Crit. Yeah, 225 base damage. That's awesome. Oh, that's so good. So we just send out our special, which has a 20% chance to crit. We follow it up with a standard attack, which is doing massive damage. Seems like a pretty good combo. I think we just get a palm. See if we can't upgrade one of our other attacks. Get crit. Crit. Get crit. Oh, wow. That was a mean attack there. Where are the other enemies? Okay. Get a crit. Get a crit, please. Or not. You know, whatever. It's all good. Alright, where are you? Oh! Let's get out of there. Okay. I swear we'd crit on this guy, but he didn't have the mark. I wonder if the, yeah, there was a crit, for sure. There it is. I wonder if it's only the next attack that crits. I gotta check the boon after this. Or maybe it has a cooldown? I don't know. There we go. Got the mark. Oh yeah, that was awesome. Here we go. Let's just keep our distance while picking them off from a distance. All right. What are we buffing?
Enough to eat.
Your attacks deal more damage. That's gotta be better. Plus 20% damage on our base attack.
Got some zest.
Don't mind that at all. What are you? Just a skull. Okay. Whatevs. Where's our exit? Oh, exits are pure. I would say we just don't have that much money. What does this do? For 6 seconds. Okay, so it is a time base. It's not number of attacks. Let's get a Zeus upgrade. I'm really hoping for a duo. So again, duos are where you get a combination between two upgrades.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And you'll know that if they talk to each other. Oh, we didn't get it. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. Your lightning also makes foes jolted. I like the idea of jolted, but revenge damage is also really good. Let's do jolted first. This is where you get your first diamond. So we're fighting the Hydra. Oh, just kidding. We're fighting... Yeah, this is the Hydra. It's the basic Hydra.
Great.
Just beat him to death. Oh, this is like way easier when you don't have to get up close at all. But we do want to try to get our crits on him. He's going to shoot at us now. This can be deflected, which is actually really good damage on him. Maybe. Theoretically. No crits. Hey, there we go. Got a crit. No crits. Get out of there. Is it not marking him? There we go. First little bit done. Then we get these Hydra Heads, which are quite annoying. We're not getting the mark. Does it not mark bosses? Maybe I am just missing it? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't mark bosses. Just keep our distance. And hit this guy. Meanwhile, this guy's going to be a real jerk. There we go. Send out our cast. Oh. Let's not walk in lava. See, we're getting the crit, but it's not marking him. I don't know if that's like just bosses don't get marked or certain enemies don't get marked. I don't know. Okay, so now we get to fight the boss again. We're just gonna try to burst him out with some hits. Get weakness on him. About. Yeah. Oh, hello. Good deflex. So far, so good. Now we have to kill the heads again. Oh, wow. Okay, there's more heads. That is a lot of heads. Oh, hold on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, I saw the mark for a second there. There we go. There we go. Oh, some of this is new. These bone bombs were not in the game when I last played it. Now, if we do die, we still have one extra life with our upgrade that we purchased at the beginning before we started. Ooh, we are not doing so well right now. Gotta focus on killing these heads. Not get distracted too much by the enemies. Use that. Get nice crits down. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Try to get some damage down. Try not to get hit. There we go. Okay, so now we just have the final phase of the boss. Start that off by missing our cast. Seems good. Okay. Let's just hit him. Get him down. Try to get some power shots if we can. Okay, he's gonna try to shoot us again. I'm gonna get behind the pillars. And one more. He's dead. Excellent. Okay. Whew.
Any more heads you'd like chopped off?
First diamond. Ooh. Ah, it marks enemies around. A foe near is marked. Okay, that makes more sense. I was very confused. But now we get a respite again, which allows us to heal a little bit and upgrade with money some stuff. But we desperately need it.
That victory of yours shall be short-lived.
Get some healing. Yeah, let's get some of this. I don't think we need the restore. Also don't think we get... Yeah, more damage to armor. And I think we like our boons so far. Alright, so now we're in the fields of... What are they freaking called? Elysian Fields. Which is like the heaven.
The fields of Elysium.
Elysium Fields. And...
The splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls.
And you'd think heaven would be easier. It's not. It's still hard. In fact, it's really hard. You have some of the most annoying enemies in this area. Let's keep focusing on extra HPs. Oh yeah, these guys are annoying. Okay, there we go. Now we got marks out. That's awesome. Okay, this side guy's also marked. And so these guys, when they die, they drop a little eyeball, and if you don't kill the eyeball in time, oh, we got a crit. They come back. Ooh, and we got the butterflies. Nobody likes the butterflies. Oh, we got it. Get him. There we go. Okay, so we know that we need to use the or we need to use the special when there's lots of enemies, not a single enemy around. Got him. Excellent. So we got the health. We didn't take any damage. We'll get a little bit of healing. I don't see any upgrades here. And yeah, let's get even more health. Max health is great. It also helps because it our Death Defiance will give us HP based on our max health. So then we're incentivized. Ooh. Get it. No crits. Unlucky. At least the eyes don't hit us, which is quite good. So even though we have to kill it in order to prevent the guy from respawning, you're not gonna get damaged in the meantime. Okay. Hit you with one of those. Just try to take you out. But what's also great about the game is the different weapons have completely different play styles. Like, you're seeing how different it is playing with the bow compared to the sword, which is really nice. I like having that variety in the gameplay. Alright, there we go. Got crit. Got him marked. Oh, hello. Oh, jerk. Took some damage there. This should be the last wave. Try to get some marks down. Got a mark. It's gone now. Get a mark. Maybe only one enemy can be marked at a time? Oh, hello. Maybe that's it. Gotcha. Okay, now it's just the butterflies. Let's kill the butterflies. And we're good. Got him. Alright, I think we net gained health even still. And for sure we gained health when it comes to our Death Defiance. Now we'll get 75 health after rather than 66, I think. Let's go another Athena upgrade. There's always the chance that you get a duo. The duos are awesome. And we also don't have a cast yet. Ooh. So these are like the last guys we fought. The difference is now they have bows instead of swords. There's also a shield version. Those are the most annoying, in my opinion. See if we can't get a nice... Oh, I don't think so. Oh. Scare me. Alright, here we go. Let's get you weak. At least the weakness doesn't require enemies to be around. We just get them weak. Got him? Okay. Now, luckily, the game is not so mean as to make it so that these guys shield each other. They only shield other units. Ooh, we timed that shot really well. Which you can do, but it's kind of hard to time, for sure. Let's get you out there. There we go. Now we get our cast back. Okay. Trap kill. Get these out there, and that should be the it. Yep, excellent. So now we get the buff duo.
You must forgive us, little godling, meaning our extended family here upon Olympus. Some of us.
Nope.
I wonder
Yes, we get a duo.
whether you'd be willing to repeat such things directly to my countenance.
So.
You must know full well that I would do much more than that
Awesome.
directly to your countenance, Athena dear. Quite frankly, you could use.
So now we get to pick between two duos. So our cast gains any bonuses you have for striking foes from behind, and it gives you bonus backstab damage or bonus damage versus weak. So now, this is what I mentioned before. So now when we get enemies weak, we do 50% extra damage to them. That's amazing. So we want to start off with our standard attack, and now our standard attack is going to do an extra 50% damage every time we hit a weak enemy. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's get another buff. There's another chance for a second duo. So we'll start with the cast, make him weak. See if we can get a... Oh, that was bonus crit damage. Okay, let's not look at that now. We'll wait. Okay, we've got to kill Mr. Butterfly in the middle. He's the priority. Oh, man. A lot of tough enemies here. Gotta get some crit damage out. Oh! Okay, let's get our cast out there. Come on. Kill the bow guy. Problem is we have no stuns right now. We gotta watch out for Butterfly. Freaking heck. Ugh. There we go. And we still got Mr. Butterflies over there. Get ourselves... We'll hopefully try not to use a Death Defiance here. Ugh. Ah, butterflies. There we go.
Just keep coming because of that butterfly ball.
Yeah, now we have to kill the butterfly ball. I'm very aware. Ooh, he has so much health. Ah. We just do not have a lot of raw damage here. Okay, we got the butterfly down to no longer having... Oh no, still a shield. Ah. No. And the other problem with this bow is that you can't necessarily aim where you want to aim every time. Okay, we get some damage in there. Holy crap, this thing has a lot of health. Okay, we are 2 health. We do not have our special. Now we have our special. We still have 1 Death Defiance. We'd like to not use it right now. There's our special back. Dang it, Death Defiance. Let's try to get some AoE damage in there. Try to keep these guys from respawning unnecessarily. gosh, dang it. Get out there. Get the butterfly. Oh my gosh. Alright, Mr. Butterflies. Get out there. Got him. Okay, now we can start just picking off enemies. Kill them. Let's make sure ones are dying. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Freaking heck. We had like no damage. And we were not getting good... The problem is when there's so many enemies, you can't target with the bow because it auto-targets.